Natural Beige W4. I think this is the first time I'm showing foundation on your app.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm blending it now with the damp beauty blender, and this actually has a nice coverage. I'll start using this on your thing, really.
Go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna prime her eyelids now using a concealer. This one here is the Revlon Color Stay Under Eye Concealer in light medium. We're gonna set her eyelids now using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. And I'm only gonna set her eyelids right now. I'm gonna set the rest of the face a little bit later on. Sorry, Anastasia, but this is a drugstore tutorial, so I'm gonna use Maybelline Brow Deep Brown Define and Fill Duo Brow Pencil. So I'm focusing most of the product on the outer corner of the eyes, and then just very, very lightly on the inner corners here. I'm highlighting her brow bone right now using the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and I actually do love these eyeshadows, and I use them quite often. This is the shade Endless Pearl. But these have great pigment, and they blend really easily. I'm using the shade Gilded Envy, and this is also the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. And I'm just putting this all over the lid, just blending that now with a clean brush, so we don't see any harsh lines. Taking a little bit of the shade called Bronze Taupe, also L'Oreal Infallible, and I'm applying that just to the outer corners there, just to give a little more depth. And then as you can see, I'm applying it very softly to the crease as well. So I actually forgot to pick up a eyeliner when I went to the drugstores. So I'm gonna use an eyeshadow. This is the Eternal Black from the L'Oreal Infallible. So if ever you can somehow make it work using other products. I usually always mix actually 2 concealers, and I'm going to mix 2 here as well. This is the NYX HD Concealer, and the shade is CW05 Medium. And this one's a little bit more peachy, and so I'm gonna apply that peachy color right to the darkest areas under the eyes. So what I'm gonna do now is using a damp beauty blender, I'm going to blend that before I apply the other concealer. And now, under eye area now, using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. Typically I would use a sponge to kind of press that powder on there, but because I wasn't 100% sure of how this powder would act as that one, I'm going to take that mascara now and apply it to the bottom eyelashes. To add some color now and some contour to her face, I'm going to use the Milani Bronzer All Over Glow. It has 2 shades here, one lighter, one darker, and I'm going to sort of mix both of them together. And I'm applying it right. And for the forehead area, these blushes are actually really nice. For highlighting the cheekbones, I'm going to use Physicians at the top of the cheekbones, but just using very little because the blush that we applied does have some glow to it. I'm applying a lip pencil, and I actually really love this color. This is the Prestige Cosmetics Waterproof Lip, kind of right along the lip line. And then I fill in the lips all over, get a nice base of color on there, and then when the product starts wearing off later, the lipsticks or gloss, she still has some color there. I'm gonna mix 2 lipsticks right now. This is the Maybelline number 915 Blushing Beige Lipstick. I'm gonna apply a very little bit of that to her lips. And I'm gonna take this NYX color, it's called Simply Nude Lip Cream. This is more of a peachy nude. And I'm going to blend 2 lip glosses as well. This is the Circa Beauty